This week, debts will bend, fees will vanish, and doors you thought were locked will swing wide open. God's chosen one, listen closely, because this isn't just another week. This is a week of shift. Lift your eyes. Hope is not standing outside anymore. Hope is knocking right now. And when it walks in, it won't feel like fireworks. It'll feel like small signs first. A fee forgiven, a due date extended, a call returned, or an email uncovered that changes everything. Scattered pieces aligning, as if an unseen hand is arranging them, not against you, but for you. Have you ever opened your mailbox with your heart racing, afraid of what letter might be waiting? Have you ever stared at a due date and felt like time itself was your enemy? The truth is this: your job is not to force a miracle. Your job is to prepare, so the miracle finds you ready. Say this with me: I don't fear numbers. I don't fear due dates. I don't fear phone calls. I only fear living in the dark. So today, I choose the light. Preparation starts in the heart, because debt doesn't just crush your wallet, it crushes your confidence. Shame hides the truth, but truth gets help. So the first step is breaking shame. You don't have to explain away every mistake. You don't have to justify every bill. You only have to say, I need help, and I am willing to walk a plan. Then move to the practical. Gather your bills, lay them out, not to overwhelm yourself, but to order your world. Put them in priority of peace: home, lights, transport, medicine. Everything else takes its turn. That order alone removes chaos, because when you know what matters most, you refuse to drown in what matters least. Now, clear your voicemail so no help bounces. Sweep your email folders so no opportunity hides. Craft one short message to the right person. Hello, I'm requesting a hardship review for my account. I can make a payment of amount on date and set a schedule I can keep. I want to honor this obligation, and I'm seeking a sustainable path. That's not begging. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. That's stewardship. I remember a woman named Sarah. One night, she almost ignored a message because she thought, they'll never help me. But she chose to write just one honest request. By morning, the bank extended her due date, waived the fee, and gave her space to breathe. Not a lottery ticket, not magic. Just one step of courage that opened the right door. And if the representative hesitates, answer with patient gratitude. Thank you for considering this. If possible, could you connect me with someone who can review a more flexible option? I'll gladly provide documentation and keep my commitments as outlined. Now, prepare a 1-minute value statement, because sometimes blessing doesn't arrive as money, it arrives as worthy work. Here's the problem I solve. Here's how I do it. Here's the result I deliver. That kind of clarity, it positions you in the right place, at the right time, before the right person. And now we pray. Father, open doors where I only saw walls. Father, stir compassion at desks that once felt cold. Father, turn bitterness into understanding. Father, turn every no into a pathway toward yes, with the right people, at the right time. Teach me to steward every relief with wisdom. When a date is extended, I schedule payment immediately. When a fee is waived, I stabilize. I don't overspend. When a plan is offered, I choose the plan I can keep on a hard week, not just on a good week. Now, repeat after me. Every relief becomes a brick in my foundation. I don't burn blessings like fireworks. I build with them, steady and strong. Gratitude accelerates the blessing. Each day this week, record 3 small signs: a surprise discount, a kind word, a helpful call. Because when you remember the signs, you remind your soul that the current has shifted and the river is bending toward you. And when fear whispers, "What if the good doesn't come?" you smile and answer, "What if the good comes and I'm not ready? And because I am ready, the good will not only arrive, it will remain." Train one daily habit that stretches across a lifetime. 15 minutes of admin that moves the needle. Make one hard call. Reply to one necessary email. Clear one small corner of clutter. Because habits are proof of faith. Faith that the door will open. Faith that you'll be standing exactly where you can walk through it. And at the end of this week, you'll have a story to tell. Not a lottery story, but a lifted story. Not a blink and debt is gone fantasy, but a steady lightening of the load. Not a miracle that avoids people, but a miracle that prefers people who treasure it and steward it well. So close with me in this declaration, the wealth shift begins in my heart. It spreads to the steadiness of my hands, and then to the doors in front of me. I don't chase miracles. Miracles find me doing the right thing. Now, one last time, declare this aloud with all the strength in your chest. Miracles don't run from me. Miracles find me, ready. As you speak it, believe it. The sky ahead is changing color, and your eyes are about to see with clarity what your heart has believed with courage. This is your week, not of panic, not of shame, but of shift, of lightning, of new doors. And when you tell your story, you won't just say, "Debt was canceled." You'll say, "Peace was restored, hope returned, and miracles found me, ready